Today we are talking about overcoming the fear of the blank page. I think that most writers will agree this is one of the most intimidating things, to have that blank page staring at you and you just really have no idea where to begin. So today we're going to share a couple of tips that will hopefully get your creative thinking moving along so that you can get some words on the page. So the easiest tip I have is just to free write. Now, sounds easy in theory, but what a lot of us do when we start to write is we turn that editor voice on and we really start to worry about getting the wording just right so that we don't have to go back and change a bunch of things. Really, I think that when we're first starting to write, we're not going for perfection, we're going for ideas. That's what the most important thing is. So if you can just allow yourself maybe 10 or 15 minutes to just write without any sort of restrictions, even if it feels like your mind's wandering, sometimes that's where the best ideas come from. Allow yourself to write whatever idea comes into your head and just see where that takes you. Don't worry about anything other than just getting words on the page. The next thing that I think really works well for some people, maybe not so much for others depending on how your brain works, is mind mapping. So in mind mapping, what you do is you take one central idea and you put that in the center of your page. And really for this kind of work, you really want to do it on pen and paper. So you write your main idea in the middle of the page, you draw a circle around it, and then you sort of start to draw offshooting circles of related ideas. So again, it's a little bit similar to free writing, but it works really, really well for people who are very visual learners because they can then see how ideas are connected. So what you want to do when you mind map, draw that center circle, write your main topic or your main idea, and then draw related ideas all the way around it with supporting details in smaller circles. As you move through your mind mapping process, you'll find that some ideas are stronger than others, and so you may choose to eliminate some circles. But this is a really good pre-writing activity just to get your ideas flowing. Another idea that I really like to do is talk to a friend. Now, you could actually really do this for real and talk to a friend and try to come up with some ideas, because I think sometimes in conversation and in the dyad of back and forth with someone else, that's where our best ideas come to us. But if you can't actually get a hold of somebody who wants to talk about your, earth science paper or whatever you're writing at the time, then you could actually just pretend to talk to a friend on paper. So write out whatever you would say to that friend and maybe write what you imagine their response might be or what questions they might ask based on what you've said. This can be a really, really helpful tool when you're really trying to think through the ideas that you have for a paper and whether or not it's enough to constitute an entire paper's worth of information. Another tip that I have, and this sounds crazy, is start at the middle or even the end of what you would be writing about. Again, sometimes where we get tripped up is just trying to find that perfect introduction or trying to really write a solid thesis statement, and it's just not coming to us, and so we get stuck there. But if you kind of know what you want to write about in the middle, maybe you have some research you've already done, or maybe you sort of know what conclusion you're working towards. Maybe you can start at the end and work your way backwards. Sometimes just the act of getting that information on the page is enough to kind of help your brain put the puzzle pieces together and decide where you're going to go next with your paper. Whatever you do, just write. I know that sounds like the simple solution, but it really is. So don't let that blank page intimidate you. It's there for you to fill. If you are really intimidated by a Word document on a computer, I highly, highly encourage you to physically, with a pen and paper, write out some ideas first, and then once you get those ideas flowing, then jump back to the laptop or the computer and start your paper that way. For more ideas, keep watching our writing workshops right here on Moodle, and if you need any one-on-one assistance, then please feel free to contact me via email or Remind.